then they never make any friends. They complete school straight to uni. Like when you talk about, did you run to town? I didn't run to town. Did you do this? I didn't do that. I mean, your life is very boring, you know. You don't got to be a boring person in life. You got to explore potentials, you know. Do everything some. You know. So like I said, you can literally relate that same thing, finding that balance in trading as well. You know, what do I mean by finding that balance in trading? You don't got to be that boring trader every day. I'm risk averse, small lot size, 0.1, 0.2. You're not finding. Sometimes you go hard, expose all your accounts. Sometimes you come back and then you use proper risk management. Sometimes you go hard. Sometimes you come back risk management. You know, and then I think we're talking about stop losses. You know, and you're like, me every day I set stop loss. So I'm like, sometimes. Yeah, it's the best thing to do. And I'm like, you know, sometimes setting stop loss, putting your stop loss, and then the market coming down. And then we're talking about literally like those people that remove stop loss, push it to the other level, push their stop loss to another level, right? Then I'm like, you know, I learned it the hard way. It was the most sensible thing I ever learned, you know. Then he was saying that, and I said that, look, one thing you missed out from that thing is that you have to practice balance with it, because there's been times where removing the stop loss made me the most stupid person, the most stupid trader, like the most, you know, unprofessional trader. And sometimes removing the stop loss made me the most bravest of traders, and then the most wisest of traders. Haven't I removed stop loss with you guys before? Right? Sometimes there was this time I removed the stop loss. One guy came to me, Kojo, you shouldn't be doing that. You're a professional trader. You've made me really lost respect for you. I'm like, go and lost respect for your trading account, not me. I don't need your respect for anything. Your respect is not lot size. You know, but you see, that's what people haven't grown to understand yet, because like there were times where I think this one GJ trade where I said I knew that this trade had very much potential of going on a bullish market. And then it kept going down. I shared it with you guys, and then we're managing the trade. And guess what? The market was now all of a sudden going against me. Like, no, I'm not going to let this market defeat me all of a sudden. Like, when I truly know that, you know, I've had some certain very valid confirmation potential of this trade. So guess what? I removed my stop loss, and I asked everybody else, guys, let's remove our stop loss. In fact, add more positions from the bottom. Add more. And guess what? Within the next couple of hours, we're all the way up there. And then guess what? Everybody was now cheering. Yeah, Kojo, you are a killer. You're a good man. You're this. And I was just saying myself, yeah, you're the same person say you're a killer. You're a good man. You're this. If that thing didn't reverse from the bottom, you're going to say you're a very foolish man. You're a fraud. You're a scam. You literally let me lose my money. God punish your face. So that's why I don't take compliment from anybody. If you're a trader, a mentor, and then people are cheering you, you're taking compliment. Yeah, you are the killer sniper. You are the this or more. It's just because today you're making them make money. The next minute that somebody loses their $200, you see the curses that will start raining on you. You know, but I'm saying that subsequently there was this trade that I quite recently took with you guys about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then in that same trade, I said, oh, everybody, let's just adjust our stop loss. There's a USD card. Guess what? That thing took us, after I adjusted our stop loss, it took us, and I realized that, look, if I keep up with this, I might as well just, you know, lose everybody's account, including mine and my generation, to come as well. So I'm like, let's just take our L like that, and then, you know, look forward to the future, you know. So that's right, like literally finding balance, you know. That's literally finding like balance in trading. You have to master the art of balance. You have to master the art of balance, knowing when to go hard, when to go low, when to use big lot sizes, some people have never even used one lot before, you know. Like, what you know, you have to up your game. It takes confidence. It takes, you know, just, you know, challenge yourself. No, back in the days, right? I think this was probably 3 years ago. This is not even so far off. 3 years ago, right? I made this random friend. Probably he's even on the live session as well. He's a pastor, right? We had a very good conversation going, and he said, Kojo, I'm going to put you into they had this small trading community. I'm wondering what those people will make of me now, because like me, I knew my potential back then, but they didn't really see anything in me. And I used to like have this conversation with them, trying to teach them about the market and all those things, but Like, look at this. They thought they knew. I'm not trying to say that I'm the one that knows, but those times I was just very open to them, willing to teach them a lot. But they all had this very obscure way of looking at the market. So they put me inside. Occasionally, I just come and show them a few things, and I'll just go off. Occasionally, I'll just come and show them a few things. But I just realized that the culture of that group, their highest lot size was 0.1. Everybody was extremely conservative. Hey, you know. And I don't blame them because like everybody in that group was a Ghanaian. And I say it without any reformation or any this, but Ghanaians are extremely risk averse. They fear money. They fear. Everybody is scared of their money. A group of about 50 people. Nobody has taken a trade size above 0.1 before. Can you imagine? Pasta. Did somebody mention? Is that the food? They're ringing the thing. I think the food is here. I'm serious. So the very first time, right? Paste or pasta? The Nigerians want me to say pastor. Okay, so there's a pastor on the group. Let's just find the balance here. So if Ghanaians are saying pasta and Nigerians say pastor, there was the middle. I knew you'd come up with something like that. So literally, the very first time. Good evening. The very first time that they saw that I had put on a lot size of one lot. Look, it was as if today was like that very day was like our day in the group. Everybody was just making use the Stanbic. If you have too much money, that's it. They ask you, which card should I use? And please give the rest of the naira to my brother before he goes, because we don't know who's going to be using those naira. How much do we have in there?
It's finished. Except for this one.
Oh, really? That's very unfortunate. We've been sharing it since.
Oh, that means I'm lucky, right?
Unless you want CDs, so. You can do with CDs?
Yeah.
Yeah, give him some CDs. Let him enjoy.
Let me sit up.
So I was saying, like, literally, the very day that these people saw that I put on one lot, right? Come and see everybody just cheering up, making noise. Hey, this guy, where are you? You're trading one lot. I'm like, are you people serious now?
Yes.
In this group, you're only trading 0.01, 0.1, 0.06. How are you going to even make money? You see, this is high in.
Yes, complete, right?
Yes.
So this is what I just keep talking about with respect to like the balance, which is like sometimes setting yourself up. And then on Friday I use 8 lot size on exactly. That's Stanley speaking. That's what makes you feel like a trader. If you don't do those things, you never feel like a trader. Do you believe it or not? Take it from me. If you don't ever get to that point where you're battling things out with the market, you put on, let's say, like Stanley, 8 lot on $1,300, and then you're wondering, is this thing gonna go in my favor? Let me just manage the trade, and then your energy, your blood is really running fast. You're not really like in that trader life, go for the juggler. That's what we call totis posis. I've been telling you guys about it in the stories of Druckenmiller and then what's the name, George Soros, right? These people, they don't joke when the markets is really well aligned in their favor. And then if you don't do that, you've never attained mastery. I wish I was home. I would have taken that old diary of mine and I would just open that page that talks about going for the juggler and totis posis for you guys, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that every single trade you're trying to put on 8 slots you burn your money and burn your generation's money, including your So it comes down to what? Balance. I don't know if you understand me. Trust me, ask Stanley that. Stanley, is it every day that you're going to be putting 8 lots on that? No, there are certain days he's just going to put 0.5 lot. There are certain days he's going to put 1 lot. There are certain days, and then there are certain days he actually will put that 8 lots, 9 lot, 10 lots, you know. So